What is going on, Wukong mains? I got a big announcement for you guys. Very good news. Super good news, everybody. Our beloved champion Wukong is getting a buff. He's receiving a buff the next patch on 14.5. And the patch, the buff is actually huge. It's basically what I've been talking about for so long. I'm gonna prove you by showing you this video. Even though they said we want to buff top lane Wukong, but they don't know how to buff him, I guess. But here's how you buff him: give him a sort of healing, or let us stack up our passive a little bit faster. If we stack up our passive not until 10 times, we need the same effect that we have on 10 times stack. Okay, 10 times stacking, we need that faster. Like, let us fully stack it up at 6 stacks, for example. Just like Darius passive. Okay? Darius passive, you stack it up at 6, I think. 6 orders and you have it fully stacked. But we have to go for 10. You know what I'm saying? So they have to bring it up down. If they don't want to give him sort of healing, they have to bring down the passive so we can actually feel the passive, get the armor faster, and the health regeneration faster. All right, just like we had when they released reworked Wukong the first time. I think it used to be 5 times, man. Can you guys remember that? I think you fully stacked your passive back then with 5 hits. And this is what we need. And if they still say Riot Games, if they still say, no, we don't do that, then let us stack it up on minions. That was me in the last video where I was talking about the last Wukong buffs, that we need a sort of healing. And if they don't give us heal procs on our Q, they should at least like make the passive so it stacks up faster. I was thinking about maybe 8 stacks, man, but they are shooting for the top, and they went for 5 stacks. Okay, so let's just jump into these Wukong buffs and let's see what they are all about, everybody. So his passive, as you can see over here, this is the line for Wukong, right? And it's all about his passive, okay? And these are very good changes where at the end of the day, you can feel the passive again, okay? So the passive will matter, actually. And this is what I'm liking here, okay? Because basically we were playing without a passive, everybody, okay? It needs so much time to stack up 10 stacks, while other people, such as Darius, only need like 5 stacks to get increased damage. Aurelia, I think it's also 5 stacks. Fire, when she ults, it's 4 stacks and you proc the healing. So you get the idea, right? You get what I'm talking about, right? So all these champions, they need like, I don't know, like 5 stacks and they fully stack their passive or whatever it is, and they can go on. But we need 10, guys, 10, which is really bad in the early. Pre-6, I know you can with 6 you can stack it up a little bit faster, but pre-6 it's very bad, and that's why it's so hard to lane as Wukong, because basically you are laning without the passive, right? Without any sustain, without sort of healing. This is now in 14.5. This will be changed, because as you can read over here, P max stacks is not 10 anymore. You can stack the passive. You can fully stack the passive at 5, guys, and this is really easy to get, because if you E in, this is the first stack. You auto attack Q, this is your standard combo. These are 3 stacks, and then you keep going. Maybe you drop the clone. The clone is also gonna do an auto attack into Q, double Q maybe, and there you go. You got 5 stacks, fully stack the passive, and you can go for trades, which means, guys, we can now trade with people, actually. We can trade with people, okay, without losing the trades. Because until now, how it works is, if you early trade with people, with other champions, they will most likely go out of this trade and have more health than you. This is how it works right now, because Wukong does not have a sort of healing, as I said. But now with these changes where you can stack it up a little bit faster, okay, not a little bit, a lot faster, you can get out of these fights with There's a lot more health than the enemies. And also on top of that, the efficiency will just go up from 50 to 100%, okay? So it will be stronger. The passive will be stronger. The healing will be stronger, guys. It goes up to 100%, man. That's what I'm liking. I was just asking for, just let us fully stack the passive a little bit faster. And they are like shooting for the top guys here, and even increasing this to 100%. And as I said at the beginning, I just was like talking about 8 stacks maybe to get it up to 8 stacks, man. And they are giving us the fully stacked passive at 5. That's cool, man. That's the second buff on the passive. The third buff on the passive is a new one, completely new. Passive stacks fall off one at a time rather than all at once. And that's also a very, very sweet, nice buff. As a new thing here, because as it works right now is once you stack up your passive, it doesn't matter how much you stacked it up. If you stack it up till 4 and you just leave the trade, it will just go all at once, okay? It will fall off at once. That's how it works right now. At 14.5, guys, it will just go down. So if you stacked it up till 4 and you leave the trade, it will go to 3, 2, 1. And what it does is it just increases the time where you heal. This is why it's so good. So you go for these trades, you leave the trades, and it goes down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and so on, which means the time of healing where you regenerate your health is increased. And this is really, really good. As a huge buff, a really good one, which makes you feel the passive. And I'm liking this a lot, guys. I'm really liking this a lot. That's a huge buff for us Wukong mains. And I'm looking forward to try this out. So if you don't want to miss that video, you better be subscribed to my channel, everybody. Hit the subscribe button for this video for more Wukong. Like the video and let me know your opinion in the comment section. What do you think about these buffs? Are they enough? Do Wukong need more? Let me know, man. Let's go over the comments. Let me see what people say. So I know my homie Harambe came up with a Twitter post here. He's saying Wukong buff is too strong in my opinion. What are you smoking, bro? Legit makes him more brain dead instead of skill expressive. Consider making the stacks 8, please, and give us plus 2 AD back. Bro, I don't give a shit about the plus 2 AD if I get that passive. Okay? I don't want him pick or ban again. I can see what he's saying. I also was like, I was thinking about 6 stacks. You know, 8 stacks. I was thinking about that, yes. From 10 to bring it down from 10 to 8. Or maybe 6. But 5 is really sweet crazy. I think they will change it though. I think they will change it in patch 14.6 or 7. They will change it to, I don't know, to 6, 7 or 8 stacks. Because having this fully stacked with all the other effects, bringing it up from 50 to 100 and letting it fall off one by one might be a little bit too much, and I think they will tune it down in the next patches after the 14.5 patch. I think they will tune it down a little bit and just lower the number so you fully stack the passive at maybe 8. So I can see that. But I don't give a shoot about the plus 2 AD if I can have all that juice over here, right? So I can see you, Harambe, but at the same time, man, hey, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Let me see what other people said here. Let me see what happened. What is happening here? Who's that guy? Top lane Chad. Well, the Rise special. They will over nerf and over buff randomly on the board. Like, do we really need a lane targeted buff? Anyways, this is, by the way, if I didn't mention that, this is for Wukong top lane. Of course, you can take these buffs into the jungle. It's not gonna help a lot. I mean, he needs more wave clear in the jungle, in my opinion. His wave clear is not bad, don't get me wrong, but this is not gonna like affect the the jungle. It's not gonna make him stronger because you can easily full clear the jungle right now without having these passive buffs. So this is meant for Wukong top lane, everybody. And with that being said, let me know your opinion. Peace, everybody.